A new twist in the hostile takeover of Venezuela's opposition-controlled parliament. Nearly 2 weeks ago, soldiers prevented opposition leader Juan Guaido from entering the legislature, while a small group of dissident deputies installed their own man as Speaker of the House, with the government's full support. Now the majority opposition leadership is showing what it says is proof of how the government tried to buy off deputies to oust Guaido, including Alfonso Martina.
The thing is, we agreed on $700. Initially, there was another proposition of $1 million. I suggested 1.2, but they came back with 500 and said no, that's unacceptable. So we arrived at middle ground of 700,000, which is still money, you know?
Martina says he met and taped José Noriega, a deputy who'd been expelled from his opposition party, offering him the bribe just ahead of the January 5th vote for control of parliament. He says only 16 out of more than 100 deputies took the bait, and that he and others who refused are now in danger.
Today, I am being seriously threatened in my physical integrity and that of my family.
Al Jazeera tried without success to speak to Noriega, who nevertheless responded to the accusations on Twitter, calling the recording a hoax and threatening to take his accusers to court for slander. He added, if Deputy Martina had this audio, why didn't he make it public 2 weeks ago after the election of the Directorate of the National Assembly? He didn't because he didn't have what is a vulgar montage. We asked Martina the very same question, and he responded that it was because of fears for his and other deputies' safety. Now that they've gone public, he says that if anything happens to them, they will hold President Nicolás Maduro personally responsible. The White House has accused the Venezuelan government of using bribery tactics to oust what it regards as the legitimate opposition leadership and slap sanctions on Deputy Noriega. According to the voice transcript, the so-called turncoat deputies met with President Maduro personally the night before the bribe offer was made to calculate how many votes were needed. None of this is admissible in a court of law. But then it's the court of public opinion that the opposition is trying to win over. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Caracas.